see if we can find a decent spot in your swim to have a cast at.
Okie dokie. Like I said, I had a bit of a plonk around before, but I couldn't really determine much on the features. I felt when I was dragging it slight differences, but when you was mentioning the bang on the rod tip, I haven't quite got the, I haven't quite grasped what you're trying to tell me on that, to be quite honest. I've never really done it before. That's
a crucial part of it, really, in my mind. The very beginning of the cast, the start of the cast, I want to know right from the moment it hits the bottom what it's hit. As a cast, same with the rig, same as when I'm fishing. I always feather it quite strongly as I'm casting, so you start slowing the line down.
Yeah.
A few feet before it hits the surface, lock the spool up with the rod high, and just feel it down. You'll feel a dunk. You feel a proper donk if it's on.
I think that's where I might have been going wrong. I've just been casting, holding the rod as I would normally.
Yeah, the harder areas, it's just like dropping your lead onto a brick.
Right.
You noticed the lead earlier that I showed. I used the dumpy leads.
Yeah.
The wider leads, rather than the casting tournament style leads, do transmit a lot more through them as well. So the dumpy lead, you're feeling for that donk. If you don't feel it hit the bottom, chances are it's in soft silt or it's hit weed.
And am I right in thinking when you're talking about the harder areas, are these just areas where the fish have actually fed and cleaned the area, or are we looking for gravel? Or
depends the sort of water you're on. On a gravel pit, obviously, it could just be hitting stones. It could be covered in silt as well.
Right.
In this sort of water, it's quite a silty lake, this. It's pretty obvious. You look around the amount of trees here.
Yeah.
Trees are very well established, so there's several years of leaves gone into here.
I can appreciate that.
Leaves break down into the dust, come silt.
Right.
The firmer areas on a lake like this, just about all the time, it is caused by fish feeding.
And does that silt stay all year round?
Yeah, the silt's there all the time.
Right.
It just gradually builds up, builds up, builds up.
Right, got you.
Right, let's have a cast into the swim then. Let's see if we can actually find anything. You'll see at the end of the cast, just make the cast there. Start feathering it strongly, lock it up, donk, and watch the rod bang.
Oh,
did you see the rod kick?
Did see, yeah.
There's a proper boom. Right, we'll pull the float back along the bottom. It hit into that soft silt. So, in my mind now, just try and get the bait just over the back of the silt. So, like I said before, we've got natural food and you've got the firm area.
Yep.
So, where the float is, so long as the bait goes past there, the rig goes past there, you're on spot on ground there. But we need to be able to cast straight back there. So, simple knot on that. Just lay the elastic up against the line, make a loop, go through the loop 3 times, lubricate it, and pull it up. Simple as that. Nice thing about pole elastic, breaks easily. If I don't catch anything on that spot, if I don't want to fish there again, just pull it off. It pulls off easy. And it's so soft, you don't have to worry about your line catching on the knot as you cast. Your line just trips straight over there. Right, so we've got the marker in place. We can cast straight back there. We've got the line of trees that we were casting to, was just in the V of the trees.
Yep.
Really useful gadget I found is the line counters. I use those at this stage. When I wind the float back in, I know exactly how far out I was fishing. Right. I mean, we're on 0 that. Let's just clip that on the rod. And this enables me to make notes in the diary. So if I come in this swim again at any stage, I know straight away how far out this spot was.
Clever idea, yeah.
Wind that back through. You see it counting up there, 4 metres, 5 metres, 6, 7. 33, 34, 35, 36, smack on 36. At that particular spot it was 36 metres. We know it's in line with the fork in the trees there.
Yeah.
Make a note of that in my diary now and it's there forevermore. If I come in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, I've got a spot to work on straight away.